What CXEX calls script adherence is the ability to measure and analyze 100% of calls for mandatory or regulatory disclosures. In this example, we've got 1,648 sales calls, however, 1,603 policies sold, because typically in a sales conversation, there are multiple calls, potentially up to 3 or 4 calls for an actual sale. In this example, we're showing the daily sales across the different dates. And what one is able to do is to click into the individual date and review those calls. We also ingest customer metadata, the example here being the different products. So for example, different scripts are needed for comprehensive insurance or just third party or personal accident, etc. So we ingest this metadata from our clients, tailor the scripts and those script phrases to the particular use case. Then we run our application across all of the calls, and we're able to see the anomalies or where the agents have not adhered to the process or to the mandatory requirements, whether they be underwriting or regulatory, of what needs to be said in a sales call. The example here is reviewing a sales call where certain aspects have either not been said, and you can see the red of a fail, or certain elements have passed, or certain elements need to be reviewed. The example here in Sales Close 6 script is where the agent has to disclose to the customer that they're on a once-off based performance commission, and it's the close. You accept the policy, the cover from a certain date. The speech to text, the match phrase, has come through, and it actually says your details will be on the policy to please note that I am on a performance-based commission and your premium will decrease, etc. And that's what the agent actually said. The machine has tagged that as a review because it's not a perfect match to the performance commission or the acceptance of cover and the date. Certain elements were said by the agent, but it wasn't a clean pass using our NLU and NLP techniques, and hence it's orange for review. In the media player, one is able to quickly click on the review, and you can actually go to the part of the phone call exactly where it is and quickly review that, tag that in the scorecard within the media player, whether it is a pass or a fail, with human judgment over the top. Another example of a pass is Sales Disclaimer 1, where the insurance company is an authorized financial service provider. This is a typical duty of disclosure within a sales call. And although the agent did not say it sticking to the process perfectly, the essence or the actual understanding was exactly the same. We can actually tune the engine so it has to be an exact match or is allowed a little bit of rapport building, or the agent can actually use a bit of initiative. What you also see here is the customer responses. So for example, sales payment 1, and for payments, will you be using check or savings account? Okay, check or savings account. The agent said it correctly. And the customer response, he said it's a West Tech bank. And so the use case here is that the QA agent is able to check what has been recorded in the CRM system, and so that from a risk management perspective, the correct information is being said by the customer and recorded in a CRM system. This is very important when it comes to things like underwriting or claims or sales, to ensure that what a customer says has been correctly recorded and thus priced correctly.